I'm back. I'm back. You sound excited. What is it about? What happened? You both are so excited. I had just come back from shopping to find the two of them in really high spirits. I couldn't imagine what had changed so drastically in the little time I had been out. Well, maybe they were really getting into that cat toy. Yeah, I get that it's amazing, but what exactly is it? A cake? Faster to have a look. That's just an empty room. Chocolate and vanilla pulled me towards the empty room. Whoa! Wow. That's a forlorn decoration right there. The moment the door was open, there was pink and white spread before my eyes. The colors overflowed from the floor, bed, dresser, and cushions with the antique rose design. There also seemed to be a sweet, high-class scent wafting through it. Clearly a room that wasn't here before was spread out before my eyes. I immediately started to wonder if I'd somehow walk into another dimension. Now that you mention it, it has the same feel as your room back home. I found myself greatly confused as I leaned against the wall. I remembered it was one of Shigure's hobbies to decorate each of the catgirls' room to something like this. Because of our traditional parents, Shigure herself had a pretty relative, normal Japanese-style room, so it seemed like she poured all her effort into their rooms instead of her own. Shigure did also say that she dressed the catgirls according to her own taste too, all of them except for Maple. While Shigure might have been an occasional freak, I'd forgotten how much she really did spoil them. Speaking of which, when did the cat girl have the time to set all this up? She must have brought this all when I was out. That really speaks volume about her abilities. Well, this is your room, so use it as you wish. Well, you do have that expensive looking bed and all. Huh? Oh wow. This is brilliant. Master's room is there's no way I could just throw out all the new things in the room. And so I became burdened with the glorious fantasy princess room. But surprisingly, I slept extremely well, so I didn't complain. Wow. We have a pink room. I'm drowning in the sea of fluffiness. She's doing pretty well. More calm.
はこちらでドライアイスをお使いですか？
Wow. Extremely productive. Alright, maybe I'll take this moment to bake some more sponge cake for the shortcakes. I looked through the window onto the bakery floor and saw that the customer traffic had calmed down a bit. Glancing at the clock, I saw it was almost 3 p.m. It seemed that selling out and closing early on opening day actually got us noticed. Thanks to some tweets and blog posts, word of mouth had spread and we were really busy the next day. You could argue that it was just a big coincidence, but this was definitely all because of Shigure. Got it, I'll start making more now then. Alright, I'll check it later. Wow. Passing back and forth. To think chocolate and vanilla are actually able to help out this much, as I watched as the two of them quickly energetically engaged the customers. Chocolate was as enthusiastic as always, while vanilla showed her attention to detail. They greatly contributed to the rising fame of the bakery as La Soleil poster catgirls. I really didn't expect much when I sought their assistance, but they've been a big help. Well, it's about time for a break, huh? This one's almost done anyways. I like to stretch my neck side to side as I took the ingredients for the next batch and put them in the refrigerator. Ooh. Good work, you two. This is because you two have been working so hard as requested. Here's your reward. Rare cheesecake. The eyes of the two catgirls were sparkling as they looked at the rare cheesecake with delight. It was worth it to see them this happy. I sat down onto a chair and poured hot water into the teapot. Just hurry up and eat it. Break time is almost over. I calmly urged them as I poured 3 cups of tea. As always, these two catgirls had limitless energy, but I seriously wondered if they were trying to act as silly as they were being. Lemon. I'm glad you two liked it. I made some sauces for it too. It would help if you two could give me some feedback on them. Well, I am a beginner, but I can at least do this. You've probably been waiting for an opportunity to praise me, so I suppose it's a good thing. After hearing their request, I actually secretly did some research on making rare cheesecakes, but I'll leave that as a secret.
ごく働いてるからね。ご主人一人じゃ辛かったでしょ。
You're right. You two really were a big help. There. I patted both genuinely the happy chocolate and the proud vanilla on the head.
だからご主人様のためにもっと頑張ります。もっと頑張りますからね。バニラ、自分の食いぶち分くらいは働く。長老と言われない程度に。もう素直じゃないんだから。ショコラと一緒に働くの楽しいからね。いやはは、バニラの方赤いぞ。そんな子はほっぺふにふにしちゃろう。別に赤くの、ほら食べてる最中はダメだって。
My poster catgirls were such an adorable little things, so I watched them go at it as I poured another cup of tea. I can understand why catgirls make great mascots though. It was heartwarming and sweet to see them act like such happy sisters. Since you two are helping me this much, you are going to have really study hard, okay? Right?
何のですか?
How to make cakes. Yep, there it is.
ご主人はもう会長職の引退を決意?
No. You think I'm going to retire a few days after opening? Studying for your qualifications. You two remember what Shigure said, right? Upon hearing my words, their blank expression changed as their eyes began to shine. Yep. You two are working really hard as poster catgirls after all. The excitement look of Chocolat. Chocolat and Vanilla turned to each other with looks of amazement. Suddenly they both stood up and bent forward across the table. Of course, that's what I said, right? If you two weren't around, I don't think I'd be able to keep the bakery going. Just like before, I tapped their heads in thanks again. Ah, of course. Yeah, I'm proud of you two, but as your owner, I want to have proof that I raised you two well too. That's why you two should work for your own sake as well. I'll also do my best alongside you two. I ruffled their hair. They closed their eyes and smiled even more brightly than before. Ah, sure. Whether it's an amusement park or the aquarium, I'll take you two there. The Mouse Kingdom. Within reason, okay? Are you two listening? The two catgirls were lost in their own fantasy worlds while their eyes gleamed. Never thought they'd start dreaming of going overseas or even space. The catgirls' dream obviously weren't something to make light of. They were incredible. Hey, break's over, you two. Get to it. It was a bit of a struggle to bring Chocolate and Vanilla back to reality after they had traveled so far mentally. Who do you... Alright, I'll leave the episode there. So it looks like they were traveling across different dimensions here and there, back and forth, but wow, they really like the red cheesecake. And sorry if I'm moving around too much, and over here, I don't know if it's actually making a full revolution of the microphone where if I talk to the left, it goes on the left side, goes on the right, goes on the right, and so forth and so forth. But cool game. We're going somewhere. And I don't know how far we are on. And looks like we're in chapter 4. So we're almost there. I don't know how many chapters, to be honest. So yeah. This has been NEKOPARA Volume 1. I almost said live again. But who cares? So yeah. This is Classic Lunatic playing NEKOPARA Volume 1. Logging out and cheers.